just want to thank you so much for tuning in to my live video today. Your presence just really inspires me to keep creating and keep serving. And I'm so excited to tell you a story about another story. Like I told yesterday I was telling a story about how making video used to scare me. And that might seem funny to you now. It's funny to me now because I'm on video all the time now. I'm filming myself all the time. No qualms about it because I shifted my mindset. Now let me tell you another story about the beginning of starting my business, which is where a lot of you are right now. You're in beginning stages. You're not scaling your business. Maybe it's still a side hustle. Maybe you're just getting your feet wet. You're trying to learn a lot of things. You're somewhere between learning a lot of things and knowing what you need to implement, and then looking at what you need to implement first and making a timeline of all of the things that you need to work on in the next quarter or the next year. And you're setting big, hairy, audacious goals, and go you. That's all I have to say is go you. Go for it. If your goals don't scare you, they're not big enough, okay? So I'm here to support you. I'm here to coach you. And speaking of coaching, that's what I'm going to be talking about today. And I want to tell you a story about when I first started my business. So I had listened to before, what really got me going wanting to start my life coaching business was I listened to a lot of just free podcasts and audiobooks and different things by some really powerhouse women who had inspired me. And these are women who offer coaching, paid coaching, whether it be one-on-one coaching or group coaching. But at the time, I knew I needed it. Okay. I knew I needed it because I knew I was serious about this thing. I knew I was serious about starting my business. And at that time, I not yet started my business, but I was getting ready to. About growing my business, about impacting lots of people and creating lots of things. I knew that was going to be a big deal in my life. It was going to make a big difference, but it was going to be a big change in my life. And I knew at that point that I was at that point in my life, I didn't know if I could handle all of that. I didn't know if I had the capacity to take on that responsibility. And I knew I couldn't verbalize why, but deep down, I knew that I needed coaching because I knew that if I would have attempted to do all of those things and learn all those things on my own and try to do all the mindset work that needed to happen on my own, that I would have burned out and this business would have fizzled out. And, businesses cost money to start and to maintain. I would have spent a lot of money and not made a lot of money. And that would have been discouraging. And then I really have to ask myself, is this a business or is this a hobby? And I just started asking myself, is it worth me going down that path any longer? Or is it time to go ahead right now and invest in paying a coach to coach me? And I had already worked with a different coach who was amazing. And it was something and she was kind enough to offer me a few coaching sessions pro bono. And that just really even confirmed I need to go deeper on this path. And her coaching just really got me clear on this is what I want for my life. But I needed to go deeper. I didn't need to stop there. So I invested in not one, but two coaching programs. One was a group coaching program with my business mentor, Martha Krejci, who you've probably heard me talk about a lot. And one was with another friend who was doing my specific life coach training, my friend Kate. So, both of these programs cost money. It was not just going out to coffee with a friend. These are professional women who offer training, who offer certifications, who are way further down the road than I am. Martha Krejci is making $1 million a month, working 5 to 10 hours a week. That's way further than I am right now or was at that time. And I wanted in on her coaching. I wanted in on her program. And you know what the difference is between getting free content from someone and getting paid programs from someone? When you pay to get coaching or when you pay to be a part of someone's program, that act in and of itself puts your skin in the game. You're going to hold yourself accountable at that point because you've invested in it. You're going to do the thing. And you are sending out a clear signal that you are serious about your business, that you are serious about putting in the work it's going to take and you're exchanging you're making a sacrifice. You're sacrificing and exchanging your money in exchange for something that is going to pay off massive dividends for years to come in you and in your business long term. And I knew that, so I was willing to do it. I mean, I'm not going to lie, it was frightening at first. Not completely frightening, but, just a little bit of, oh gosh, I hope this is going to be okay. Making this sacrifice. I would do it again and again and again. On this side of that, having completed a lot of things, a lot of their coaching, and still being in their coaching, and had all the wins that I've had in my business, having hosted a massive online conference this summer, having learned the skills and made the shifts that I need to make to handle the success, and to be able to show up consistently, even in hard times, even when I'm not sure, even when I'm struggling with doubts, to have the tools I need to deal with those doubts. I'm telling you, I would have done that again and again and again. I would pay for those programs again and again and again. It is that valuable. And I have no regrets because basically from the beginning of starting my business, I had a coach. And then later on, I added another coach from the very beginning. It was not like I tried things and it didn't work and I realized, okay, I guess I'll get a coach. And some people it is like that. But for me, from the very beginning, I said, I'm in it to win it. I'm going to get a coach. That is one of my expenses that I'm willing to pay for. And I have no regrets, zero regrets. And it's something that I will always invest in, no matter how much money I'm making, no matter how big my business is, no matter how many people I've hired to work for me. I will always invest in coaching because my trajectory, I'm not going to ever arrive somewhere. I'm always in it to make a bigger impact, and I'm never going to stop dreaming. I'm never going to stop dreaming of the life that I'm never going to just kick back and be like, okay, I've accomplished everything. Now I'm just going to sit on my laurels and not do anything anymore. It's never going to be like that. I'm always going to be showing up. I'm always going to be serving. And the truth is, the more money I'm making, the bigger impact I can make on other people's lives. The more I can give, the more I can create. Money isn't evil. And it just, it's a tool. It's neutral. It's not good or bad. But when we are in a position to where when we put ourselves in a position to where we can serve others and bless others, we're living in alignment with our purpose, and that becomes a good thing that can, we can make a bigger impact on our families, on ourselves, on our communities that we are called to serve. We can give to causes that we believe in massive amounts. We can do the things that the things that we thought that are kind of like those wildest dream things. Those things can come true for us. But I said all that to say this. Should a mompreneur hire a coach? I hope that after listening to all that you've heard me say, I hope you agree that the answer is yes. And, maybe it's not in the cards for you right now. It took me a while to get to that point. But look at your budget. Really, truly look at your budget and start thinking, what can I sacrifice to make that happen? And really start looking inside your heart and ask yourself, how important is this to me? I'm telling you, the ball is in your court. So that being said, Mindset Mastery for Moms, which is my signature group coaching program, and includes video trainings on all the mindset tools that you will need to shift your mindset. That's a lifetime access program. It's regular $9.97, like one-time payment of $9.97. Now it's a one-time payment of $2.97 just for a limited time. Flash sale going on here, limited time. So I encourage you to get into that. The code is FLASH, F-L-A-S-H, all caps, and the link will be in the comments of this video. And please reach out to me if you have any concerns or any fears. I'm willing to work with you if you're willing to put in the work. I will see you tomorrow.